Well, on this week's segment, folk, you know, last time I talked to you about my engine and my GPW, okay, and its sad state. Ran for a few minutes. So then I was lucky enough, which I will say lucky enough, to find a rebuilt GPW engine, an L134, which is a 4-cylinder, S-stamped Ford right here on the head. Everything is Ford about this engine and its originality. I was lucky enough to find this thing on the G503 forum. And, you know, if you haven't been out there, if you're a collector of that sort of thing, just log on to G503.com and you can go to the forum. And, I mean, there's guys out there that have been in this business many, many, many years that have parts. They've got comments. They can tell you how to do things. I mean, anything and everything that you wanted to know about a military piece of equipment, if it's got wheels, tracks, or otherwise something that moves, they're going to have it on there, and that's a great source for you to go to. But in this particular engine here, I found a guy over in Tennessee, traveled 1,000 miles to go get this. Now, you're probably going to think, okay, what did Redfern pay for a fully rebuilt L134 engine? I'm going to tell you, it was $3,500 plus the price to go get it. Now, having doing the analogy, could I have taken the old engine, taken it out, took a chance, then repaired the crack in the block, wherever that may be, new pistons, new rings, new everything? No, I couldn't have got a rebuilt engine like this for that kind of money and did it myself, even if I had taken the old one. So what I'm going to do with the old engine that it comes out, and that one matches the frame number of the GPW, this one doesn't, which is fine. I'm going to save that block, because if I ever do decide to part with the Jeep, then I'll let them have the original block that goes with it, and they can worry about what to do with it. I really don't care. The originality of the thing, I'm not after a museum piece here. Again, there are a lot of purists out there that every nut, every bolt, you know, that is becoming really unrealistic as a collector, unless you're a museum and you've got a whole back garage full of parts that you've been collecting for many, many years. Most guys are having to buy reproduction parts because there's just not any original stuff left out there. And even if it is, it's probably not worth using. So again, I use primarily Ron Fitzpatrick Jeep parts, and you can log on to him at G503. You can go right to his product sales, or a lot of the parts that I get is from the guys out at Kaiser Willys over in Aiken, South Carolina. And again, we've already published all of those go-to folks that I get a lot of my parts for, and I feature those guys because, again, I trust them, and you can too. Well, when we come back for another segment about my sad state of GPW here, I'm going to talk to you about a new rebuilt T84 transmission, power transfer, and putting a clutch, and hopefully getting this thing ready to go.